So before I put Shadow in, I'm gonna see if everybody sees it. Y'all hear the echo. Shadow ain't in yet. Mario's gonna tell me right now if I got an echo now, or do I go? You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all coming back in, by the way. You know, this happens all the time, especially when Shadow gets in, because I think it's Shadow's shit. To be honest with you, is there an echo right now? Better, right? Okay, Ro. That's what I thought. No echo. Now watch. Shadow.
What's up?
Shadow.
Yeah.
Is there an echo?
Nope. It's man, I ain't got no cricket phone, Mario.
Nah, that motherfucker got that. He got that. What's that? That Walmart. He got that Walmart, man. All right, cool. So here's the thing, man. I want to get straight to it, man. I know you were talking about what we were talking about last week. I want to get to a whole new because I was going across the internet. Fuck it, I'm just gonna get to it, man. I was going across the internet. Shadow, you got a cool song. We're working on the Chicano album, but I don't want to talk about the album. I was going across the internet and I ran across this question right here. Said, look, can y'all see it? It says, are there Chicanos in Texas?
It's backwards.
Okay. Well, the question says, are there Chicanos in Texas? So I thought that was crazy that there was even a question like that. If they're Chicanos in Texas.
Shoot, go to
Right?
Chico Town, man. El Paso for
So,
sure.
so I looked it up. So what y'all, first of all, I want to get everybody else in the conversation who's watching, all the viewers, you know what I'm saying, wherever y'all are from in the world, in America. But yeah, there are Chicanos in Texas. Matter of fact, in the 2020 census, it says here 33.3% of the Texans identified as Mexican American or Chicano. So I just thought that was crazy. So what's your thoughts on that, Shadow?
You know what it is that you know
Man, it's like an echo again.
you know
It's you, dude.
it's not, bro. What the fuck, man?
Get out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, dude. It's your fucking phone, bro. I swear it's you, man. Herrera Holland, man. He just joined, man. You know what, man? How about you go live, motherfucker?
Bro, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm just, flabbergasted right now. So
Well,
I don't think it's that bad. Is it that bad?
it's that track phone, Shadow.
it's that throwaway. Man, look, Texas has a lot of Chicanos, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Shadow, put your headphones on. At least you got a shirt on, bro. I'll give you that. Oh, man.
I I don't have any headphones, bro.
Ain't you a producer or engineer or
I don't
something?
have any headphones for my look, look, Chicano. As far as Chicanos in Texas, of course, there's Chicanos in Texas. I think the question is, are there Chicano rappers in Texas? You know what I'm saying? And I don't, and if you want to separate rap and put it in different genres and shit, I mean, I don't know,
What did you
uh,
say? You're in a different what?
genres.
He
How
said
do you say
genre.
it, Paul? How do
Man,
you
poor
say it?
child. That's why he can't be a
How do you
genres.
say it? No, 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 no,
It's
no,
genres.
no, 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 no. How do you say it?
Genres. I just said it 3 times.
Genre, it's the same shit, Paul. Did you know what I was saying?
Yeah,
Okay, then
because I
what the
know you
fuck
don't
does
know
it
how to say
matter
shit.
how I said it?
The only reason I know what you're saying is because I know you don't never know what the fuck how to say shit.
Yeah, well, fuck you. You know what I'm
Did
saying? How
anybody
did you
else?
hear me say that? Fuck
Did
you.
anybody else know
That's
what
the
the fuck you
national. That's
said?
the universal. Fuck you,
Motherfucker
motherfucker.
said
Everybody.
genre.
That's one word in every language. It's the same, motherfucker. Fuck you.
But it's true. Like
Tomato,
you
tomato,
know,
like
hey, Tom Solo Cholo said,
he
I like that
understood me.
Cholo Cholo.
So
He said
anyway,
I understood him. Yeah,
anyway,
all
like I was
right.
saying before, I was rudely interrupted. Uh, I don't think there's any Chicano rappers in Texas, in Houston anyway. Um, but we're not, and
I'm a
that's their own.
Chicano. I'm
I'm
a hold
actually,
on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Back up. Back. I'm a rapper, right?
yeah, and
And
you're a
I'm
Chicano.
Chicano.
Oh, okay. Well, if you put it that way, then I guess we have one Chicano rapper.
What about Juan Gotti?
Juan Gotti's I mean, he in Texas. I don't know. Okay, I'm not here to
You just
argue.
said you just
Listen,
said
that's
there's
my whole
not
point.
one Chicano rapper.
Paul, every time I get with
KBP Low G just said he's one.
dude, what I'm saying, I'm not here to argue with you. Every time with you, bro. Every time. See what I'm talking about, gas gang? It turns into an argument with this guy. Listen, I'm not saying that. Look, I think that they look at Juan Gotti as a Latino rapper. Maybe he is a Chicano rapper. Low G, he's a Chicano rapper. You're a Chicano rapper. I'm a Chicano rapper. Wouldn't you like to be a Chicano rapper too? I
What about
mean,
Low?
huh?
Huh?
Who?
Lowe's.
Los? Los? I mean, he's Chicano and he's a rapper by your standards. Yeah, he's a Chicano rapper. But what I'm saying is that you know they're talking. I think they're talking about the style of rapping. You know what I'm saying? That not necessarily because our style, our how we do it out here in the South, man. We talking about the South shit. You know what I'm saying? Just being here in the South. You go to West Coast and they're gonna rap about the culture of being a lowrider. Are there anybody outside? A lot of. I mean, you've written a song about lowriders. Has Wangati written a song about lowriders? Probably so. Has Lo G wrote a song about lowriders? Maybe I'm sure he out of his whole catalog he has. Has SPM wrote a song strictly for the lowrider culture?
Rolling on Chop.
See, that's not no. That's H Town culture riding on a swing on a slab. That's what I'm saying. The culture, the our Latinos over there in the West Coast, and I agree with them. In this matter, in this aspect, because what they're trying to do and they're trying to protect and they're trying to keep going striving forever is the Chicano culture, brother. Being a Pachuco, being a
But
lowrider. Well,
but
I'm just saying.
but
That's probably what the beef is. So do
but
we do?
but
Wait.
but
Do you? When was the last time you did a song besides the video? Okay, that you did a song to thrive, let the culture thrive. And I said thrive.
look, look, this is what I gotta say. To answer your question, it's been a while, right? That's been I put out. I got not to say that I haven't written one, okay, but at the same time, I'm gonna take the words from the don't try to Pachuco. Yes, is that what it's about?
As
Because somebody feels like they're Pachuco any other one, or this side or that side, or
no,
you're
no,
not a
no, 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 no.
Chicano as I am
See,
because you don't
listen.
rap like a Chicano. What?
This is
What?
what's look. There's no antagonism here. There has to be a bridge,
But who
not a
says?
gap, not a
But
gap.
who says? I'm not being antagonistic. I'm just getting down to the definition. Who says that a Chicano rapper has to rap about you know lowriders
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
or
What I'm
or
saying is that
tacos and tamales or
no,
what?
no, no. I'm not saying that. A Chicano, you are a Chicano rapper, so you can rap about whatever you want to rap about. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that as Latinos, as Chicanos, okay, it would be nice to do songs that talk about that culture, though. That talk about being in a lowrider. That talks about being with their family and being in hopping, going to car shows, family events, having a Sunday fun day where you're cruising down the boulevard in your ramflas, your bombas, you know what I'm saying, and your new cars that are glowing, and the kids being in
Hey,
their lowrider their lowrider bikes, rolling down the street, and then also the kids have their little lowrider hopping cars, bringing that, and that's what I'm talking about, the Pachucoism, the Chicanoism, the cultura of our heritage, and that's what they're talking about. I'm already gonna get with Chicano Boulevard because we're working together, and Isaac he's hipping me to it, man. You go to one of those funky solistic show places over there off Hogan Street by Rabbit Got a Gun, the little club over there. It's a little plug right there. On Sundays, the first Sundays of every month, they go over there on Hogan Street, and all the lowriders, all the freaking cars come out, bro. And it's like a movie, bro. It's straight out of Boulevard Nights, and the culture's there. The cities, the fresh air at night. The music's going. Chicano Boulevard with Isaac and Robert, man, they're out spinning on the 1200s, and they're putting in the oldies. They're putting in and really they're playing music from the West Coast because that's the onda. Well, I think as you as and I as ambassadors, as Latinos, from Houston, that we should check into that scene. Bash is doing it with the Soldies over there in the West Coast. Gotos is coming out, you know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing with over there in the Bay Area. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna get together with Chicano Boulevard, and I'm gonna represent that cultura. I think it's important. I think it is important that we need to go ahead and revisit that and put it in our lives. So I'm gonna call Lil G, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna call Juan Gotti, you know what I mean, and I'm gonna put down and I'm gonna put a song together, dude, and we'll see what happens, and we'll do another
sounds
video.
sounds to me. If I know you, Shadow, sounds to me like you already have. I know you, man. So I can't wait to hear it. And I want to be on. I want to go back and talk about
Well, I'll send you the beat
our
tonight.
viewers. I want to talk about our viewers and what they're saying. Uh, let's see. Herrera Holland said they say I'm a Hispanic. I don't like to say I'm Hispanic or Latino or I'm Latino. They say I'm Hispanic or I'm Latino. I gotta know what more about that. They trying to box us like they are. Cali looks at us different, but we're both Chicano. CJ and Jay said they're just a slightly different stilo. Uh, Mario Shadow, you're saying Cholo report, and then Cholo said I'm Tex-Mex American. I told him Cholo rapper. Virtual Classics, the one day is Chicano rapper. The one I know is Chicano rapper out of Texas would be Capone out of Waco. Remember Capone?
Oh yeah, yeah, you're
Soundmix.
right. You're right. Capone, I remember seeing him. He used to be out there. I wonder where he's at now, man. Cool dude.
He's gone, bro. He's gone. KBT Low G RP. I don't know. KBT Low G. We're all divided by terms and labels, man. He said,
Got a point.
that big in film said, hit me up, Shadow. Uh, let's see. Los made a song about his car and going to the didn't say car shows. Ah, Tom Cholo Cholo said Chicano Cholo to me isn't a race, it's a lifestyle, a culture, like Shadow said, a cultura.
Cultura.
Rappers are supposed to rap about their own life. And that's what I did. So I don't run around in lowriders, but we did a lot of lowrider car shows, and I've been around enough of them. I
I
mean, don't
mean,
get me wrong. Let's get before you go off, Shadow. I want to say this, Shadow. So Shadow, say Pachuco and Chicano, the same thing. Okay, I hear that. I'm trying to Pachuco me.
well, he's asking. He's so Pachuco and Chicano are the same thing. Well, that's a good question. Pachuco came from Chicanos. I think the Pachucoism came from the Chicanos. They
The
were Chicanos first because, I mean, I used to think that Chicanos were Mexicans that didn't speak Spanish. You know what I mean? I really thought that. I thought that I was a Chicano because I didn't speak a lot of Spanish growing up. Um, I'm still learning, and so that's a good question. Pachuco is definitely an image in its own.
Well,
That's a badass image. I mean, Pachuco
well,
goes back as far as the movie Zootsu. Go ahead,
well,
bro.
Pachuco's Pachuco has, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong.
Uh huh.
Pachuco has to deal with the Zuzu. It's about a style. It's about a dress. Not only, but it starts with the dress. And the Pachuco is a zoot suitor, man. And like the Pachuco riots, man, they were out in California,
Sleepy
Califas,
Hollow.
back in the yeah. So you go look in the history of the Pachucos, they're gonna take you straight to the Pachuco riots. And this was back
Zootsu
in the
riots.
30s, the zoot suit riots. But I want to say this, Shadow. See, we talk about Shadow, then the hip hop. Shadow was got into rap and hip hop, back in breaking days and everything. But what people don't know is Shadow was actually before he was a graffiti artist, he used to draw just on paper and everything. And he used to, we said this before, subscribe to Teen Angels Lowrider magazine, the
Teen
teenager
Angel
thing.
magazine. That was
And
separate from Lowrider magazine.
if you know anything about Teen Angel magazine, it's a lot of prison on it, you know, and a lot of caricatures and drawings by different people, and then they drew like lowriders, and they drew different, really just the flash that you got from the old days that people used for
And
tattoos.
and remember, I don't know if you remember, but who in here remembers Lowrider Arte, the magazine? I remember going to the magazine shelf, and I was looking for Lowrider magazine. I was looking Lowrider Arte, and I was looking for Teen Angel magazine. And I would get those because those were things that I was interested into, and I was drawing about, and I wanted to, and I'd submit my art, never get my art in the magazine. I always submit my art and I never get it in the magazine. But you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. Who in here actually draws? Who's the gas gang? If y'all draw, man, let us know. You got drawings that you do. Yeah, there you go. Man, oh man, I had stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks. What's up, Stewie? Lowrider Art. I had stacks of those magazines, man, and that's how I learned about Crips and Bloods. To be honest with you, that's what I first realized what a Crip or Blood was through those magazines because I was reading that down here in Texas, and you should have sent it into what? Let me see. Sent it in from California or AZ. You're right. But there was some cats out there from Texas getting in the book too. You know what I'm saying? If you draw, man, if you draw, let me tell you, Grim and I are known for music. You're right, and it's true. But I guarantee you, man, a lot of people don't know is that Grim can draw portraits.
Fucking,
Bad,
my bad.
badass
I'm sorry,
portraits.
Shadow.
What?
I looked up and fucking Rich, man. Grim, send the verse, tramp. I got you. Oh, man,
I
dude.
read, I
Uh,
read that too.
I got a stack. I got an inbox right in my office right over here, and on my my inbox full of rhymes are supposed to be done. Dude, that motherfucker is about this high. I need to. I'm gonna get it done, man. My bad. My bad. Man.
Uh,
Wow, man.
MC Slay say I draw, but not like that. Mario said the only thing I draw is a check. It's a check. That's true. That's dope. That needs to be a T-shirt. The only thing I draw is a check. But look, as an artist, all I draw is a check. That's harder. As an artist, put it on the front and on the back. All I draw is a check. That's dope. Uh, and I draw. I've been in graffiti, man. The first thing I did in hip hop, man, was paint, was draw, was do graffiti before I started breakdancing. I was actually out there hitting, spraying up walls and stuff. Before I was a breakdancer, I started getting into the crews, man, with my boys Weddle, and Weddle was a graffiti artist as well, so he was into breakdancing, and my best friend Joe Medina. But they were so good, man. They were so good at breakdancing that I really didn't even want to breakdance at first. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of intimidated at how good Joe Medina and they ended up being the classic motherfuckers themselves. But if you draw, man, that's something that Grim and I are really heavily into. In fact, I'm trying to put together pieces, like put up and sell, at the 311 at my studio. So if you have any drawings and you'd like to sell them, And we come up, house gets 20%. I think no, house gets 25%, and we
Yeah,
can
damn,
negotiate.
25%.
It's negotiable, man, with the painter, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get some of the most unique paintings they got. So we can negotiate, I've done it before, Paul. Yeah, Paul. Wow, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Just saying, man. Mario said, I just realized Green is sitting on a ball, on a big ball, motherfucker. That's how I keep my. Hey, bro, I'm at that age, man. I gotta get that back straight. I can't be sitting on chairs. I sit in a damn van riding anyway.
Hey,
You already know what it is, man. You know what it is, Shadow.
what is it?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
he ain't ready. Come on, man. It's 7:30, man. It's the B
You ain't
side,
got no
man.
music, nigga. You ain't got no music on, motherfucker.
You supposed to be the one, man. Hold up. Get down with the. Grim was like, should we come with this? What y'all think about the theme music? You can get with this. Turn it up, Grim.
It is it's the B side, Shadow. Go ahead and run up the roll call real quick, fucker.
Roll call, man. We right here, man. You already know what it is, man. Everybody that's in the house, man. We've been getting together with y'all. You already know what it is. It's the B side. We got Rinsed in the house. I see we got BCOG 79s in here. I'm screwed in here. Mario guy, he's been in here talking smack all day, man. Banging on the beats in here. Carlos from Texas. These are all Gas Gang members, man. You know what I'm saying? E-Man HTX 713. I see you, man. Tomcat's over there, man. I already see him, man. The Midnight Sun, you in
Shadow,
here.
they said do the roll call with
Cold,
a freestyle.
Third Cold Classics, man. That's Gas Gang for sure. We need to get him a Gas Gang shirt.
Freestyle the roll
He's
call.
in here so much. Freestyle the roll call. I ain't a rapper. I'm team producer.
Let me do the roll call. Got that damn Midnight Sun 907. Don't you know we rolling and we keep going to heaven. Double three Enrique. I see you asking questions. You know how it is. I am screwing. I be letting them know what it is. I'm gonna do just join. Everybody see how I roll and I'm going. Harder than that boy Tom Pat. He said fuck with me and I know about that. I'm just kidding. Keep going, Shadow.
Freestyling the roll call, man. That's how
Y'all
it
know I'm the
is.
worst freestyler at Dope House. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah, well, it's what I'm saying. I don't think we've ever been really freestylers. You know what I'm saying? We write. You know what I'm saying? We write. We plot. We got to plot for what we got. You already know
Hey,
it
there's a
is.
new song called Lowrider coming soon, produced by Manic Media.
New song. Oh, let me see. New song, Lowrider, coming soon, produced by Manic Media. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See,
Hey, don't forget,
that's
man,
about
everybody,
that stuff.
if you just joined in and tuned in, down at the bottom, there's a question mark bubble. We start asking questions in about the next 5 minutes. We used to do it at the 15 mark, but we never got that right. So, yeah, right there where he's pointing at. Damn, let me see that finger. God damn, wash your fingernails, bro. Man. Oh, Sergio just joined. Oh, shit.
Sergio, Turn Store, what's up? Grim destroys the motherfuckers on the
Yep.
mic. Hey, you know what, man? I was gonna talk to you, man, real quick, man. So I was watching. Somebody had sent me a thing, and it was by Sin Perez, man. Shout out to Sin Perez, man. He's out there, man. Y'all go check out his Instagram. And Sin Perez, man, he did one about mafiosos, and he pretty much somebody went out there and literally just put the words to the song to the verse that you did, and there was really breaking it down. You know how a story, you tell a story on your rhymes and shit. I ain't gonna
Where's it
lie,
at?
Graham, you got down, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I already know, you know what I'm saying, you get down like that, but to revisit that song Mafiosos, and it's such a classic, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you were on that song with legends like Bing and SB, you know what I'm saying? So to to wreck that motherfucker the way you did, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I gotta give you an applause. You know what I'm saying? You did pretty good right there, son.
Well, you know that whole story, right? How it was already written anyway. You know, it was already written. Who'd you say put this up? What was the name of that person?
Sin Perez. I think it's 19. I can't remember the last the numbers on it, but it's Sin Perez. Just put up SIN Perez, and he's done some other stuff like
Oh,
the history of rap in
SIN.
Houston, and he's mentioned, man, he does his history, man. Ain't gonna lie, he does his research. So he depicted mafiosos, man. He did. If you ain't seen it, man, go check it out, man. It's dope, man. Go check out his page, and he did a little something on mafiosos, Grimm's version.
So you know, I did. So I wrote the rhyme before we went in that the studio. That was over there at Shut 'Em Down. Before it was Shut 'Em Down, it was Catch a Square Records, and Filetto and DJ X Ray made the beat, and it was already made. And I think Bing had already gone off on it by the time I got there, and I think Carlos was on his way. Can't remember exactly because we were smoking. You know what I'm saying? But I had already written it, so when I walked in and they showed me the beat, I was like, went to my backpack. I got a rhyme for that. Here we go. And I laid it down, but I had already wrote that rhyme. Woke up this morning in a room that was padded up, strapped to the bed, and got me mad enough to scream at the top of my lungs. What have I done? This with my mouth so I couldn't bite my tongue and put my arm at the nigga's thumb. From the lithium, the maximum sedation. Yeah, that's the shit right there.
Shit, that motherfucker was dope. And then they put the words on the video screen on the screen. So, and that made me really want to revisit all our songs and do that for all our songs, you know what I'm saying? And put a video kind of to it with just pictures or whatever, just kind of talking about the stories. Like, we really should do a fucking video for I'm Your Future, man. Just to do it, just like we did Low Life. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We're right here with the Gas Gang. Gas Gang, what you think? Smash That Trash. Well, Smash That Trash is already, but I think I'm Your Future. I think my top three song of videos that I would like to see us do revisit. And any videographers out there, man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Help a motherfucker. Help a motherfucker out. But do this, man. Do I'm Your Future. Do Beautiful Vampire. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful Vampire. Maybe even remake that
Da-na-na-na-na,
motherfucking beat.
da-na-na-na-na,
And
da-na-na-na-na.
we did one that I really wanted to do was Low Life. But uh 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 think of a maybe even do the one though, if we can get everybody together again, it'd be dope, man, to do Free World. Ooh, that'd be sick. Vampires are my people now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mario and Andretti made that.
Beautiful woman, the most beautiful woman in the club. Looked me dead in the eye from first sight. It was love. She put a spell on me. Had me hypnotized from the jump. I could hear my heart thunk. Could almost feel my blood pump. Drunk from drinking too much. She was behind one after another. Then she whispered in my ear, "Will you be my lover?" I had to cover back a gun plus a bag of rubbers. I got a girl back at home thinking nothing of her. Caught in a trance. The more I drink, the more she dance. The more the chance of romance with the circumstance. First a glance, then consumption, followed by seduction. I could barely function. My corruption led to my obstruction, reconstruction of the events. Said the night was young, but we was finally leaving before my end had begun. Scarred by desire, feelings that would backfire. How was I to know she was a vampire?
Man, bro, bro, that bitch, that one, and then someone said, Mario said he keeps seeing Joe Medina. He said, I've seen Joe Medina in my head so many times when I listen to that jam. I really think we could do Joe Medina, man. Joe Medina is a pretty good story, man, about Joe and Johnny. And the moral of the story is don't fuck with Joe. You know what I'm saying? And they hated the very first song that we did on Making It Matter Worse album. Carlos tells me, SP Paul Carlos tells me that he wrote his first 200 songs to that beat, that slow ass beat. That's what he tells me all the time. He always says that. I gotta get him. I gotta record, get him, to where he'll say it on the phone on the show. But that's what he tells me. My first 100, 200 raps I wrote to was, or 20 raps, I don't know what it is. It gets longer every time he tells me.
That's funny. Fucking Carlos is stupid, man.
Carlos is a beast. So man, hey, anybody, what we got on the questions, man? My favorite part, man. Where we at, man? It's 7:39. We got about 6 more minutes, man.
Hey, so yeah, definitely. What
Let's
was they
read. I
saying?
want to read some of these. It says,
It, it, Vampire should have been on the Blade soundtrack. It should have been on Dust Till Dawn. Oh, that was a good one. Dust Till Dawn. That would have been nice. Shit, we need to put it back out. This is some
Vampire
questions.
was
Y'all got some
almost
questions?
gonna be on Blade 3. No,
Well, Joey tried to get it on the trilogy on one of the songs, one of the movies, probably the third one. But and he also, believe it or not, we tried to get that shit on Twilight, um, the saga. So crazy, right? Never stick them. Let's
Third
get to the
Coast,
question, Shadow.
Third Coast Classic said always felt that would have been a perfect one for Blade track. That's why I mentioned that. And PTX 27 Reaper, the one video that I think would be dope as a remake would be that Watch the Block Bleed. Now that's a good one, man. That's a good song to do. Would be Watch the Block Bleed. And you know what? I want to revisit them all, man. Y'all, I really want to revisit them all. If I can get a good videographer, man, for the right price, man, I'll do 10 videos, man, in 2 months. I promise you. Graham, on the other hand, he'll be bullshitting sometimes.
Hey, so let's get to the question, Shadow. So, and I see you, Tomcat. We're gonna get you in, man. Let me do a Shadow because Shadow's ugly right now. We got to get some pretty faces in here. Anyway, I'm through, man. Got a question instead. Where were y'all the day Los got locked up, and what was y'all's reaction? Where were you, Shadow? You remember?
Yeah, I was at the house. I remember because when he, not, well, 2 days I remember, but the day you asking about the day he got locked up, I knew he was gonna get locked up because he turned himself in. Um, the week before he got locked up, they were they recorded and produced the Reveille Park album. It was Lord Loco, Juan Gotti, Muhammad. It was Fileto, um, and they were all at what's his name? White boy.
Dominic.
Donnie's house in McGregor. He had a mansion. His family was they got money, and he had the bad.
Rest in
Donnie
soul.
had the
Rest in peace,
coldest.
Donnie, man. Donnie's
Donnie
gone.
had what say
Donnie's gone.
that R.I.P. Donnie, that cold motherfucker, man. He had the coldest lack, man. He had the coldest lack, man. He's a white
Well,
boy
Carlos is
redneck.
great. Every time Carlos brought up a great lack, that was Donnie's lack.
That was Donnie's lack, cause and he was a redneck and a gray lack, man. That boy was cold. And
White boy, by the way, he's white, just in case y'all don't
oh
know.
no, he was the
Donnie's the whitest
most
motherfucker.
redneck is white motherfucker, and he was one of Carlos's best buddies, man. R.I.P. Donnie. And right after that weekend, that's when Carlos turned himself in on that Monday. So I was at the house, man, like everybody else, watching it on TV. You know, when he walked in, he turned himself in. He had his goatee. I think I remember him wearing like a black shirt, but he went in there, man, and he walked in there with his head high. You know what I'm saying? I remember that. What do you remember where you were at?
Yeah, well, like you said, we already knew. It's sad to say, but I shouldn't say we knew he was gonna get locked up, but everybody was feeling the worst, really, and even Carlos, man, who was not downbeat at all. I think everybody was sad to even think that he had a chance to be locked up. And Carlos took it to lead, man. He went in there, and I don't think any of us wanted to really see that and face it. So he went on his own. Actually, didn't want us around, but the day he went in, I was actually at the apartment, and I think Bash was still around, and it wasn't. I remember because it was one of them days you just didn't want to do shit. You know what I mean? It was fucking gonna do shit, gonna go out. So I remember that my reaction was, I guess it really didn't. I couldn't believe it was actually happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah. Queen
Crazy to
Muñeca, she
see.
said, "What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Gang, you already know." Exo Israel 713 just joined, man. Welcome to the Gas Gang.
We
Dion
got
Garcia
15 more
98.
minutes.
Sorry, Paul.
Keep going, Dion Garcia.
My
We got 15
boy
minutes.
at A1 Music, man, CEO, man, check him out. He said, "Are y'all planning to do shows for the new music and visuals as well?" Good question. We're trying. Grimmy's trying to get down here. I don't want to say the date. Uh, but you tell him, Grim. I mean, are you trying to do any shows, Paul? What are you trying to do? I mean, what are you
I've been
doing?
actually since the album dropped in October. I've been actually asked to do shows. One of them's in Mexico. I don't think I'm gonna make it. We can't get together on negotiation. But I'll be honest, man. I'll do a show. I'll do a show in Texas for $3,000, man. And that's because I got to take care of my DJ, I gotta take care of my manager, and I want some money. So 3,000 sounds like a lot, but I need a hotel and all that shit. But so yeah, that's what I'm going for now. If you really know me, you want to hey, everything like Shadow says, man, is all negotiable.
It's
But
all
yeah, we need to do
negotiable,
some
man.
shows. I think that we Shadow wants to do a show and we just do the Since Day One album, which I think is
If
a
it
good
was up to
idea.
me, if it was up to me, we would have done a show, the day after we dropped the damn album on Halloween, Eve. But we got to plot it together, man. There's a spot right there, and I've been looking at. It's right there in the middle of Southeast on Dixie. SPC has done a couple of shows there. Mannix
Sid
does a
actually,
couple of shows there, and it's just a little hole in the wall. You know what I'm saying? And it's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because I just want to bring that grimy shit back and to where we're just doing the whole album and some. You know what I mean? Do a 35 minute, 230, maybe a 35 minute, and then after that have an intermission and do another 15 minute, 15 20 minute, and just kill it. You know what I'm saying? And do a badass show. And give us a chance to serve some merch, you know what I'm saying? Just get back. Really, when we do these shows, Grim, tell them, man. I mean, we do it because we really want to do it for y'all, and we try not to do too many shows because we don't want to saturate. Because when you see a Grim show, man, that bitch is gonna be, damn, you know what I'm saying? It's dope, and we try to bring as many people out, you know what I'm saying, and show out. It's a planned show. It's a rehearsed show. It ain't no motherfucking get up there and just get, fucking, just fucking just wreck it. Nah, it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Any show that we do, man, we plan this shit out.
it's funny you say that because I've been wanting to do a show where we actually talked about this before, Shadow,
Chandler
where we would
says,
have all where we would have all the songs ready, and we would ask the audience, all right, like basically take requests. So that would be a cool show if we did requests. Let's get to the next question, Shadow, because we don't have a whole bunch of time. I pulled up a question that Mario had, and I pulled it up because I saw him, and I want to say, man, I'm jealous. But Mario met, well, here it goes, Mario W. 86. I met Dominique Wilkins the other day. Uh, who who's the most famous athlete y'all ever met? Go, Shadow.
I had the privilege to meet and get an autograph from Hakeem Olajuwon. And I gave it's a magazine. I got a picture of them in the '94s when they played in the Summit, and it's a picture, a real picture, and a magazine from that year because they didn't want to press one up in the Sports Illustrated, so they gave us a you know. And then I got that signed. You know what I'm saying? I put it in a Ziploc and gave it to my dad on his birthday a while back. But I got a chance to meet Elijah. I was really coming up to his
Also,
fucking knees.
now, go ahead. I want to let Shadow get another one out because he almost forgot that he met a Hall of Famer. He went and met another Hall of Famer at a Mexican restaurant who plays baseball. Tell him about that.
I've met a lot of athletes, but go ahead. You're right.
No, tell him Shadow. I'm gonna say Shadow met Jeff Bagwell. I was jealous as fuck when he met him. Met Jeff Bagwell as well. He called, hey, I was just not met, hanging out with, apparently.
We were at the
Having
where were we at, man? It was out there where we used to live on Voss. But it's a lot of some. He was just there eating with his family. Saw him in the restroom. I tripped out. I was like, and he said, "Yep."
Yep.
I looked at it. I couldn't get it out. He was like, "Yep, I'm Jeff Bagwell." And I looked at it. I said, "That's fucking badass." I said, "Can I get it?" Yep. He goes, I'll be at my table. Just come by." And I was like, "Damn!" I washed my hands. I was tripping. I got my phone together. Walked over there. Fucking took a picture with me and sent him over a shot. And he sent over a beer. For like it feels fucking pretty fucking cool. But we also got to see J.J. Watt. Uh, uh, got to see Hopkins, DeAndre
Well,
Hopkins.
shout out to that. That's not. I mean, that's cool. But as a season ticket holder, you and mom, I do that every year. That's not.
Yeah, but you gotta
That's
wait in
cool.
them lines sometimes to get a J.J. Watt. I got
Oh,
footage of J.J. Watt right
wait
there
a
just playing on the
minute.
sidelines.
Oh, yes,
Andre
Shadow.
Johnson. But I did get.
Shadow's not used to waiting in lines apparently.
But okay, so who have you met?
Shit, I met them all, bro. You already know. We used to do shows with basketball, you name it, baseball, football. We did all the rounds with when I was running around with Bash, and you've seen it. Shadow's done. I mean, Bash has done halftime shows at college games, pro games, NFL, MLB, basketball. You name it, I've met him, bro. Shit, but I'll tell you what. Without Bash, let's say not running around doing the shows. I did meet Yao Ming because of Dad. Dad goes, "Hey, I got some will call, man. I got Dad had the tickets, and they were pretty good tickets. Or the firm, and they had some good tickets they were passing around over there at the. This was when they were at the summit. This is years ago, man.
Wow.
My compliment. This is when they were over there where Joe Osteen's at now, and yeah, he gave me some will call tickets, and I went behind and I was sitting behind the bench. I worked my way from Dad's seat to behind the bench, and I'm sitting there. And Yao was right there, right? And he's in the way. And I was just being silly and everything. I was, "Hey, sit down, man, sit down." And they were laughing, and I was just being loud. And fucking Yao turns around and I said, "Hey, man, can I get an autograph?" And I didn't get the autograph and everything, but he was laughing, and they were all laughing at us. And he was like, you're funny. I said, so I kind of got to interact with Yao Ming. And at that time, I think I want to say Smith was there, but he wasn't playing with him. Who was playing with him? It was definitely Yao Ming, and was it Ron Artest? I think was on the team at the time, bro. Believe it or not. Anyway,
The
that
world
was
be
what. But
free.
I've met a lot of athletes. One time I met Shaq. We were doing what is it called? Whenever the All Star Weekend, and Kenny Smith always did a show at Zambuca's. He would do a show there during whatever. So, and I'm walking through the club because Bash is actually performing for Kenny Smith's event at Zambuca during the. And I'm walking around and I walk up and fucking Shaq, dude. Oh shit! What's up, Shaq? And this fool shake my hand and his hand came to my elbow, bro. I said, "What's up, man?" Yeah, he's a big dude, and I'm what 5'5", so he can just imagine. And Kenny Smith and all those guys. But like I said, man, Paul
And
Pierce.
that's how
I
I
mean, I
felt
need
when
to
I
go
seen
there. Warren
Oswald,
Moon.
dude. He was just
I, we went into Warren
oh
Moon in Denver
at
Airport at the
church.
Denver Airport. Bad. You can ask Bash this one. We ran into Warren Moon, and sometimes they're in a good mood, they're having a good day, whatever. And I think it was Russell Lee walked up. Oh shit, it's Warren Moon. What's up, Warren? And Warren was not having it. Warren was like, "Hey, fuck all y'all, bro." and I, and I didn't give a shit because I get it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just. And Russell Lee was hurt. He was out, man. Fuck that motherfucker. He was like, "Hey, bro, that's Warren
That's
Moon, a
funny.
Hall of Famer. Maybe it ain't just his
Hey,
day."
before we go, man, we were talking about something last week, man, at the end of the show, and we didn't finish talking about it. I cut you off, and I told you, you said that we got to come back. I just want to know. I don't even know if you know. Do you remember what we were talking about?
Third Coast Classic does. He said, "Never finished last week's question about not performing due to tech difficulties or anything else." Is that what it was? Is that what we were talking
Never
about?
finished last week's question about not performing due to technical difficulties. Okay, do you remember what you were talking about?
Fuck no.
Okay, so did we ever not do a show because of technical difficulties?
Hmm.
I can say we almost didn't do a show because of a mountain.
I, I don't know, but I can remember one time. I don't know about these counts, but I'm gonna fuck
Oh,
you up, Johnny.
I know there's one time Carlos got fucking pissed off.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, so that's the one I was
So
talking about.
so
So can I?
there was a show. It was at the Guadalupe Plaza, man. And back then we had a like a DAT player, and it fit in your hand, you know. And it was a square like this, and it was like a Walkman almost, but it was a DAT player, a DAT, and a DAT digital audio tape is like a very mini VCR tape. You know what I'm saying? You put it into this machine, and the cable that went from the DAT anyway to the audio, and Carlos gives me the look. First of all, I wasn't even supposed to do his shit, his sound. I didn't, at the last second he just said,
Right, you
"Hey,
were doing our sound. You were actually you were doing
I was
the
doing our
motion.
sound. I had done sound check. Our shit was on point." And so he comes to me like, I guess got our shit right. So he's going up there. He's been to do his shit. So he gives me this machine, just hands it to me. He says, "Here, man, just press play. Just when I tell you to press play, just press play." Right.
All
Long
right.
story short, what the fuck happened, Paul?
Okay, so
What did
first,
I
I
do
think it
wrong?
was Bert. Hey,
From
rest
your
your
point
soul,
of view,
Bert.
what did it look like? Do you remember? Do you remember what happened?
So
Tell the story.
yes, so I'm up there. You know, we're up there. Hey, we're. I think we're up there. Oh, I wish it was like nowadays where somebody would have had footage of this. So Carlos goes up there. Probably Bert was supposed to do this shit, and he tells you to hold the thing. In the middle of the show, his shit starts skipping. It started going back to the song, the beginning of the song. Right? And I remember because you were like this. You're you're in the deep. Now you gotta picture this, guys. We're on the stage, and Shadow is in the sound booth. We can see him from the stage in the middle of the crowd, behind the
Well,
crowd, really.
behind the crowd.
And we can see him. We can see him past the crowd, right? So he's behind the crowd, and he's in this little tent right here where they have all the soundboard and everything. And those people are running
The
the
tent
mic
is a fucking
and the
tent.
sound and all this shit. And Shadow's in the middle of it, holding this jack right here and pressing play like, and he's just holding it. Well, it starts skipping. And what does Carlos do? He gets mad and he goes, "What the fuck?" And you can still the mic is still good. And he goes, "I want everybody in the in the place to look at Shadow, look at the
No,
guy."
no. He
And
says
Shadow,
turn around. He says turn around and look at the DJ. Right? He didn't say shadow. He said turn around and look at the sound man or something like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And really, I didn't have it in my hand. He wanted me to hold. He says hold it in your hand because you know it'll
he
glitch.
knew.
And I didn't have it in my hand. That's the thing.
Oh,
I had
I
it.
thought you
I
did.
had it. I'm not gonna hold it in my hand. I'm thinking it's gonna make. So I put it
But
down.
then he's right, dude. You fucked up, man. You
No,
haven't.
hell no, no, fuck that, dude. Fuck that. Look, nah. I put it down, and that's what he said. He goes, "I told you to hold." I said, "Nah, bro." I'm looking at him like, "Hold up, dog. First of all, dog, you know what I'm saying? Where's your sound man at? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, he been doing that shit since day one." But it did
Hey,
start skipping. So I did finally, I put it down and I pressed play and I walked away and his fucking show went on. He fucking killed it. It was funny and shit. Now it's a fucking just a that's one time, Third Coast.
now
That's
for
one
us,
time we had technical difficulties. We've had technical difficulties on other shows. Now that I'm thinking about it, we've had technical difficulties on a lot of
but look,
shows.
we did, and but we never stopped, and we would always
We've
we do
always
some stuff to
improvised,
keep.
and the
We
show
would
would go
always
on.
keep
Nobody
going and
would
figure
really
a way
know
to keep
until we
going.
would get the shit, and then we'd give that nod, like, okay, we got it. Tuku tuku tuku. Okay, you can hear it. Tuku tuku. All right, we on.
Hey,
Hot.
let's
It's
see.
hot.
We only got 1 minute left. I got one more question. I mean, real question. We can talk about it real quick.
Mr. Hold on,
And he
Paul.
has actually two questions, but Tom Solo Cholo said, "Can you come to Corpus and do a show? Let's do it, man." That's where my son was born, and Filipitos has a really. I have a soft place in my heart for Corpus. So if we can make it happen, shit, I'll go lower than 3,000. Did I say that on live? That let's go to
Hey,
Corpus, man.
Chandler
Got you,
said
man.
Chandler said earlier, man, he can get us in San Antonio, man. Let's do these shows, man. Queen Muñeca, peace
Chandler,
out. I'll see
Chandler,
you next week.
Chandler, Chandler holds down San Antonio, bro. He brings down the best, man. So definitely, Chandler, you already know this talk, man. Let's get some money together. And I said 3,000. I gotta pay Shadow. I gotta pay for that. So 3,000 ain't shit. And get me there too. Get me there and let me
R.I.P.
stay somewhere.
Selena.
I'll stay at your house, Chandler. Yeah.
Hey, well, this is what it is, man. We love you guys, man. Thank you guys one more week. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hold on, real quick. One last thing. Hold on. Let's just get Tomcat to say bye.
Look, look, Tomcat said 3 minutes.
Yeah, I fucked up, man. Tomcat fucking get 3 minutes. Yeah,
Hey,
damn.
he's gonna take.
Hey, sign us off, Tomcat. And
Hey,
next week,
see you later, Tom.
hey, bye. Hey,
801, we done.
hey. All right, cool. Hey, next week we're gonna get you in off top. I got you. I got you. I appreciate you. Hey, Tomcat, y'all already know. 3 minutes with Tomcat next week for sure, man. And I'm gonna call you right now, T.
Hey,
Hey, Shadow.
Tomcat, I love you, man. Grim,
Shadow. I love you, man.
Grim, I love you too, man. I love you, man. Gas gang, we love you, man. You too, man. I love you, man.